at the just 27 right now with 40 seconds to go. Coming after him and able to roll out instead and throw on the run with the feet down right in front of the Giant bench.
To get this ball out quick, and you see the safeties there? They're going to pick out the guy to double they want. One of these guys is going to come down.
Going deep for Gallup. Oh, and he hauls it in! Could be what turns out as the game-winning catch to set up a field goal. That right foot was in the line for a second Cowboy victory. Oh, it's good! Barely.
You did not think that was going in again, did you?
What is going on, everybody? Man-to-Man football here. Today we are talking about the Week 5 win against the New York Giants, 37-34. A little bit closer than I wanted, but we're going to cover the offense here, cover CeeDee Lamb, cover Michael Gallup, a little bit of Andy Dalton, and as well as this defense. This defense actually played with some heart, and that's really all I can ask from this defense. But let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Dak Prescott. I'm going to drop another video specifically talking about Dak Prescott, so stay tuned for that one. But let's move right into this offense. First things first, this offense is definitely trying to shift their focus to the run the ball. We really need to, I think. Ezekiel Elliott, he played pretty well today. 2 touchdowns. You can't really beat that. Got Tony Pollard a couple more touches than we usually have the first couple weeks. I think we're rotating them out really well. I like the little change of pace with Tony Pollard in there, so I'm not too bothered by that. But let's talk about the star of the show, guys. Michael Gallup. Michael Gallup looked great in this game. Michael Gallup tends to kind of like be faded in the first couple quarters, and then when you really need him and he's one-on-one, he will make the play you need. I'm very impressed with Michael Gallup. We all knew he was kind of a jump ball guy, but he can do it all. I really think so. Amari Cooper was kind of phased out in this one, which is plenty okay. We have more than enough weapons on the outside. And then let's get into the nitty-gritty guy right here. CeeDee Lamb is the real deal, fellas. CeeDee Lamb is the real deal. You can't be mad at how well he's playing. The boy can go up and get it. The boy runs routes. We are using him perfectly, running him across the field. There's one where he catches the ball, he tries to make a spin move and make a guy miss. Man, if he can make that guy miss, he reminds me so much of running like Odell Beckham in the open field. The guy can make people miss. He's just got to get one there. A lot of other times in previous games, he's kind of slipped every time he's tried to make a play. So I'm waiting for that one that he catches, and he looks like an absolute superstar out there. So I think he can live up to this 88. I was a little skeptical when we first gave it to him, but he's starting to show out. I just can't wait for him to start making the big plays. I know he's got some big plays, but I'm talking like 80, 60s, 40-yard touchdown catches, run after catches. Wide open down the middle of the field. We all love that. That's beautiful. But I want to see some game-breaking, superstar plays from him, and I think we will be able to see that in the future. Let's talk a little bit about Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton kind of didn't miss a beat when he came in. He went 9 for 11, and the one thing, I'm not ragging on Dak. Trust me, you'll kind of see in the next video. But one thing Andy Dalton definitely does a lot better is he leads his receivers. Dak has always struggled with that. Dak Prescott is a phenomenal guy, great character. I wish him the best. Trust me, you'll see this in the next video. But Andy Dalton played his heart out, played well. Did not start very well. He did get sacked on his very first play, which is, probably brought him back to his Bengal days, but we'll see. But yeah, came out. He also fumbled a snap. I think they'll get that cleared up. Biadish and Andy Dalton will definitely have some time to work. So this offense is going to be okay. I think we're going to be fine in the long run. All right, fellas, let's talk about this defense. Let's talk about Mike Nolan. Mike Nolan called this game from the sideline. A little bit different. Most D coordinators call it from the box. He decided to get more involved in this defense and move from the box to the sideline. And I think the only thing that really has changed is we started to blitz a lot more in this game. You can even hear Tony Romo talk about it. We started to blitz more in this game, kind of keep quarterbacks pressured, which helped a lot. This defense is still not the best, but we are a defense that can definitely make enough stops for this explosive offense. Jalen Smith came out and he played hard all game long. There was no slack. The boy had like 14 tackles. I think he had 4 tackles for loss in this one. He was flying around. He came out with a chip on his shoulder and something to prove, which I love. I'm great. I called him out last week. I called D-Law. D-Law, nice to see you, man. It was great to see you get a sack. First sack this season, which is, what we pay you to do. I still expect more from you. I hold you to high expectations. You're a Dallas Cowboy. I hold you to high expectations. D-Law, man, it was so good to see you, man. I hope we can continue to see you this season. I know you're playing through a knee injury, but I still expect a lot from you. You were a leader. You were a superstar on this team. We paid you like a superstar on this team. I want you to produce. But, man, keep it up. This defense looked a little bit better. We still struggle at safety. Anthony Brown, it was nice to see you. Anthony Brown, it was so nice to see you back on the field. I'm glad you're back. A little scoop and score was beautiful. Little play set up by, I believe it is D-Law. I believe that's the one with D-Law. Gets a little strip sack on Daniel Jones and a little scoop and score by Anthony Brown on the corner, on the slot blitz. It was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful play call. It was awesome to see a defensive touchdown. It was fantastic. I still think we need to start getting this turnover clock turning the other way instead of the breaking even. But we can win games if our defense will play the way they played. There weren't a lot of ridiculously blown coverages. We got bailed out a couple times, though, guys. We did get bailed out a couple times. The pick route that they ran, the guy was wide open. Not really the corner's fault. That's what these plays are designed to do, is especially if you're a man. If your man gets caught up and you run into another guy on your defensive side, it's gonna be a blown coverage. So things like that are gonna happen. I wasn't too bad about that one. The special teams coordinator. Let's talk a little bit about special teams. I think we covered the defense. Special teams. We did get beat on the field goal. We got bailed out again by a penalty just because that left tackle was still moving. He was not set. Man, that's a lucky break we got. We've got to be better special teams wise. I know that was just a good play call, but man, that could have been a game changer. It could have completely changed the game. We really got bailed out. But yeah, fellas, this defense definitely looks a little bit better. So let's move on. Week 6, we are playing Kyler Murray in the Arizona Cardinals. We've got a tough matchup. Absolutely ridiculously tough matchup for this defense. We've got to guard DeAndre Hopkins, Christian Kirk. We're already struggling in the run game. We know that. So Kenyon Drake may have himself a day. But I hope we can, slow down Kyler Murray. Hopefully he makes some, second-year quarterback mistakes. I'm a little worried about how this team looks, but I may cover more in a different video this week about that. But this offense should explode on the Arizona Cardinals. We've seemed to produce against almost every defense we've faced. So hopefully we can continue. Hopefully we can keep the ball in our hands and not fumble. Andy Dalton can clean up that fumble he had, the missed snap. But I think we're looking good, fellas. Andy Dalton, he's a seasoned vet. I'm not too worried. Defensively, I think we're going to make some improvements. Hopefully. I hope we continue to be good at what we're doing. And Mike Nolan, if he brings that heart and soul to the defense when he's on the sideline, stay on the sideline, man. I don't mind that at all. So hopefully we can make some changes and continue to produce. Guys, hopefully y'all like this episode. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Let us know what you think. Let me know what you think about Andy Dalton. Like I said, stay tuned for the Dak Prescott video. I will see y'all next time.